Hello my people, welcome back to our another video. This is your Preet. Guys, in this video we will learn the best and correct way to configure your WordPress sitemaps. What is sitemap? Sitemap is an index for all of your content available on your website. It actually tells search engines about your content or give information about your content, what type of content you have in your WordPress site. So before we start this video, like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's get start this video. So in this video we will use Rank Math SEO plugin, because Rank Math is one of the best SEO plugin and it also has all available features and modules which help you in SEO, and also you can configure your sitemap with more control on it. Okay, so before you have to set up your Rank Math. After you set up your Rank Math plugin, you have to go to dashboard section, and after dashboard you have to visit sitemap module. As you can see, this is our sitemap module. We have to activate this one. After we activate our site module, we will you will see new option in your Rank Math SEO plugin that called sitemap setting. Let me open my sitemap setting. Okay, in our sitemap setting here, this is the general option. In the general tab, this will be our main sitemap. If I open this main sitemap, and you will find out some more sitemaps inside it. I have a post sitemap, page sitemap, attachment site. That means I have enabled those sitemaps in post type, other testimonies, special sitemaps. Okay, so first you have to configure your sitemap correctly. Okay, as in general we have overall sitemap information. Okay, then we have a links per sitemap. As I have 200, if I open any particular sitemap, and you can control how many sitemap in single sitemap page. Okay, next we have images in sitemap. If you want to include reference images from the post content in sitemap, this helps search engine to index the important images on your page. For example, if I open my website page, any website page, example, this is my home page and I have some images here. So here I have to enable this feature to index images in the sitemap. Then next we have include featured images. Featured images in your post content. If I open my post here, I will go to my blog section and scroll down my article, and I have featured images in every blog post. Okay, so this will index your featured images in sitemap. But if you want to any particular post exclude from being indexed, you have to provide your post ID. How to find post ID? First you have to visit that particular post. When you added your post, in the address bar you will find out post ID with the post is equal the post ID, and let me paste my ID here with comma, and with this you can provide multiple post ID you want to exclude, or you want to exclude the particular post. Okay, then save changes. Now next we have HTML sitemap. If you want to get information about HTML sitemap, we have a separate video on HTML sitemap. You can watch on my channel. I will give link in description. But in short, this is actually HTML sitemap. This is also sitemap, which you can display all of your content in the form of HTML anywhere on the pages. Okay. Then the option we have here, display format. If you want to use this shortcode to display the sitemap, then you have to use this shortcode anywhere on your pages in the WordPress. If you already create a separate page for HTML sitemap, then you have to choose page and select your HTML page here. Before you do this, you have to create a separate page under HTML name. Then you will simply select your HTML page here. Then sort by publish date. You want to enable dates, show publish date for each post and page. Item titles, you can select SEO title or item title, and save changes. Okay, and then we will see we have a section for the post type, and then we have a testimonies and special sitemaps. Okay, the post type, the in our WordPress website, you might have different post type available. Like you have a post type, video post, post type, images, pages, post, like attachment, landing pages. If I go to my Elementor, if you're using Elementor, you will find out in the template, save template or landing page option, landing page. Okay, because sometimes we create separate landing page, but we want to index, or you don't want to index. You have complete control on these post types. If I go to post section, and first you have to decide what type of post type content you want to index or you want to include in the main sitemap. If I go to post, definitely I want to index my post, I will enable this one. If you want to include this in HTML sitemap as well, then you have to enable this one as well. In image custom field, insert custom field post meta names which contain image URL to include them in the sitemap. Okay, you have to provide post meta names here, image post meta names you want to include. Then we have a pages. We have a multiple pages on our WordPress website, right? And definitely we want to index our pages in the sitemap. In every post type, in the first you will see that particular post type sitemap. If I click this post type sitemap, I am under pages. If I click on this, and you will find out what type of pages I have here under this particular post type, page post type. If you don't want to index pages, but definitely we have home page, we have a contact or services page, we want to include those. Okay, then we have attachments. If you want to include attachments in your sitemaps, first you have to disable the redirect attachment. Click on it and it will open another here. You have to disable this one, redirect attachments. First you have to disable this option if enable, and then save changes. I will go back to sitemap setting again, and now I will again go to attachments, and you will able to now include in the sitemaps. Let me enable include in sitemap and save changes. Okay, then we have some more post type here, like landing page, floating elements, JKit header, JKit footer. Yeah, we don't want to index that one, because I don't want to mess up with my links or I'm going to provide such type of link which has no content or thin content, you might face thin content issue. So I want to only index important sitemaps or important post types in my sitemaps. So that's why in the floating element I will disable the sitemap. I don't want to display floating elements or index in the search engines. So I will disable this particular sitemap. Same here in JCat header. I also don't want to enable this one. I will keep it disabled. Okay, then you have to find out some other sitemap here. You have to check which type of sitemap you want to include. Like videos, I enable this one. I want to show my videos in the search engines. In the videos, I have include this particular sitemap and enable it. If I open video sitemap into new tab, and I will find out all my videos here because I have enabled video sitemap to index. Okay, then save changes. Same here, portfolio. If you want to index your portfolio, you have to include this one. Elementor header and footer, definitely I don't want to include it. We have taxonomies like categories, tags. For example, we don't want to index tags because if I index tags, that might cause thin content because each tag does not have more content, right? So I always recommend do not index tags in the search engines. For the category, definitely we will include category include in the sitemaps, and we have include in HTML. If you have HTML page available on your website, you can include this as well. Include empty terms, include archive page of term that have no post associated with. I will not recommend this one, keep it disabled. Then we have a video category. Okay, actually my WordPress website has a different post type, and that's why I can see different elements here. So I have to ensure before I'm going to allow sitemap for particular post types. And downside, you will see video sitemap. These actually special sitemaps. Okay, first, before you see these options, video sitemap and local sitemap, make sure you have to enable those first in the dashboard section. Before you go back to dashboard, please click on save changes. Now I will go back to again dashboard. I will scroll down. I will find out some other sitemap features here like new sitemap. Then I have to enable new sitemap. And we have video sitemap here. Actually, if you're using free rank math plugin, you might need to get paid plan of rank math, which I given link in description where you can get nice discount, and you will be able to enable any type of sitemap or other modules where you have a complete control on your modules, which definitely help you in ranking as well. Because if I'm a content creator, I need to enable video sitemap, but this is available in Pro. Definitely I need to purchase that one before I display my videos in the search engines, but this will give me a lot benefits. Okay, so you have to first configure all your sitemaps you want to include in the sitemaps. If I go back to sitemap settings, okay, before you go to if you visit again to sitemap setting, make sure you enable those particular new sitemap or video sitemap in the dashboard section and save changes. Now if I visit again to sitemap setting, scroll down and you will find under special sitemap options where we have a first sitemap, video sitemap. In the video sitemap, First option, hide sitemap. If you want to hide this sitemap from the visitors, you can hide this particular sitemap. And then you have to choose the post where you have video content available. Which type of element I have a video on in the video section, and definitely sometime I put my videos in the post section or post in the articles, right? So I will enable this post. And then we have a custom field, list of custom field, name to check for video content. If you have video content somewhere else, then you have to provide the name, custom field name, list of custom field name for video content. You have to add one per line and then save changes. Okay, so let me show you now. Let me visit again to my general setting. In the general setting, you will find out the main sitemap. Actually, when we first time, if you install Rank Math SEO plugin, you do basic setup here, setup visit, click on it, and this will help you to auto index your sitemap into Google search engine, Google Search Console. If I visit to my Google Search Console, and you will find under sitemaps, you will find your main sitemap here. But if you want to manually add your sitemap in Google Search Console, okay, how to do that? For example, if you have a video sitemap here, and I want to index, I want to submit my this particular post type sitemap URL. So first I have to visit Rank Math. So here I have to visit Google Search Console and click on Sitemaps. In the Sitemaps, I already have my main URL, so I have to only copy the end URL. Let me copy my end URL. After my domain slash, you have to copy the rest URL. After you copy, go back to your Google Search Console sitemap option, and you will find out option add new sitemap, and then you have to paste. You just copy the end link, you have to paste it here and click on submit. This way you can also manually add your sitemap. As you can see, we have the date today, October 13, and the discovery pages are 10. Okay, this way you can manually add your sitemap in Google Search Console. So I hope you like this video. Like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.